Hey, hi everyone. Hello, hello. Let me just share my screen. Pull out the chats. Need to enable this. Okay, can you guys say something in the chat box so that I know that the chat box is working? And also let me know if you can see my screen, if you can hear me clearly, if everything is working great. Because if it's not, then I need time to fix it. Hello, Dean. Hi. Hi, Arlene. Hi, Onam. Hi, Cleon. Hi, Nancy. Loud and clear. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Screen is good. Everything's working good. That's most important. Okay, we're just gonna wait like a minute or two so that more people can join and settle in. Hi KB, hi. For those who just joined, welcome, welcome. I'm just checking if everything is working fine. Hi Cleon. Hi, welcome back. Waiting for my favorite Junite. Waiting for my favorite Jamilu who is not here yet. Junite. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think he'll join in a while. But for the rest of you, hi, hi. Okay, hey everyone. I see new names here today that I don't remember seeing the week before, or was it 2 weeks ago when I took you guys? For those who are new here, let me know how long you've been trading for, how your trading journey is going, how's everything just in general. While you guys do that, I'm just gonna do a sneak peek of my trade to see how it's going. Okay, going sideways. I would prefer it hitting my take profit by now, but still going sideways. Don't be shy, okay? Just so you guys know, the other participants cannot see your message, so you don't have to be shy. You're just interacting with me. Okay. I want this to be a little bit more interactive so that you guys are actually, asking questions and I can help you answer those questions and then, you can grow as a trader. Okay, other than that, I think everyone is here. For the rest who are not here yet, we'll just let them join as I'm doing the introduction. Okay, so once again, hey everyone, and welcome to today's webinar brought to you by IronFX. I'm really excited to have all of you here with me today. Whether you're a complete beginner, a seasoned trader, or looking to sharpen your edge, today's session is going to give you some valuable insights into the markets, hopefully. Okay, before we dive in, again, do let me know where you guys are from, how long you've been trading for, how trading has been treating you, if you're seeing results, if you're not seeing results, just let me know. Share your trading journey with me so that I can also share my input. Okay, so just a quick reminder, you guys know how this works. We need to do the disclaimer, and I need to remind you guys of the risks of trading. So this disclaimer is that this webinar is intended purely for educational purposes. It is not any form of financial advice, investment advice, or any type of signals group, okay? We are purely here to learn and grow as traders. That's the whole point of IronFX coming up with this webinars, is to help you guys grow and help you guys become better traders so you can become profitable if you are not already profitable. Hello, Jamilu, welcome. Okay, other than that, just a quick reminder, trading involves substantial risk, and it's important to remember that the past performance does not, hi Bob, hi, does not guarantee future results. Please make sure you fully understand the risk involved before engaging in any form of trading, and only trade the capital you can afford to lose. Other than that, just please be safe, okay? I do not want you guys to get burned. So many people get burned. For those who still have a mindset that trading is a get-rich-quick scheme, let me tell you right now, it is not, okay? You cannot get rich quick with trading. You can if you know what you're doing. A lot of people don't know what they're doing, so they end up burned. Okay, so 90% of people do not know what they're doing and they end up losing a lot of money. I've recently did a bit of research and it says that 10% to 15% of people now are profitable in trading, which is a very big number compared to before. So when I just started trading, which was like years ago, I think it was 8 years ago, right? The number was at 3%, 1 to 3%. The reason why the numbers is growing now is because information is so readily available nowadays. It's if you don't know anything, you just ask Google, you just ask ChatGPT, you just ask AI, and they will come up with the answer for you. That's why nowadays there are more and more profitable traders because the information is readily available. So I urge you guys to please sit down, learn, deep dive into this topic. If this is the vessel that you want to use to make lots of profits or money, trading will make you a lot of money, but you need to do the work, which is to learn and then do the back testing and whatnot. Okay. Okay, so to introduce myself, my name is Cassandra. You guys can call me Cass. I am an investment analyst at Everest Fortune Group and a prop trader. At Everest Fortune Group, we specialize in Forex and equity research, and we've been recognized as one of the top research firms for several years running. Our team is highly trained in trading and investment. We don't just follow the markets, we study them deeply. We conduct rigorous research, back testing, and data analysis, and we often drive the very material that other analysts across the region rely on. So as for me, I actively trade as a prop trader and have successfully passed 3 prop firm evaluation. I'm currently taking my 4th one. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost there. Maybe the next week or in the next 2 weeks, I would have passed it already. Okay, so the reason I'm sharing this with you guys is to let you know that you are in good hands today. Prop trading is not easy. It requires the traders to prove a high level of profitability, discipline, and strict risk management under pressure. If you don't, you're not going to get funded and they will take your account away. Okay, so essentially, trading with someone's capital and you held a professional standards. If you're not professional, they're not gonna award me. Okay. So other than that, let's move on. Let me see. What are you guys seeing? Okay. Give me a moment. I see more people joining. Hi, Joan, Ash. Welcome to today's webinar. Okay, so today's topic will be Elliot Wave Series Part 2 out of Part 3. Going to be mastering wave counts. Can you guys let me know who was here for Part 1? I know Jamilu and Cleon were here and Phoebe were here. I'm not sure about Dean. I think I remember Dean being here for the first part. For the rest of you, let me know if you are here for the first part. It is important, okay? This is not a easy topic. Once you master, yeah, I remember Dean attending. I'm not sure about the rest because I don't really remember a lot of your names. I know Jamilu, Cleon for sure, Dean for sure, Phoebe for sure. Not sure about the rest. Okay, for those that did not attend the first part, you might get confused because this is not an easy topic. This is a topic that took me months to master, but after I master it, now that I look at it, I'm like, it's so easy. It's like that. It's the same for everything. You know, like you can go to like a master painter and they can paint you like a very complicated painting in like 10 minutes, but it took them 10 years to get to that level. It took them 10 years of practice before they're able to paint in 10 minutes. So similarly, when I look at Elliott wave, or when I look at the charts, it's so easy for me. I can come up with analysis in like 5 minutes, but it took me many, many, many years to come up with the ability to come up with the analysis. Okay, so for those who didn't attend part 1, you are going to be a little confused. Attendant is still confused. Okay, do not worry. It took me months to master. It took me once to master. I did not attend the first part, but I will go through the recording. Okay, cool. Don't worry. For those who didn't attend, I'm just gonna do like a quick recap. But yeah, hopefully you guys pick up something. Okay, so agenda for today will be rules and guidelines of wave counts, which we kind of covered in part 1, breaking down each wave, which we also kind of covered in part 1, common mistakes in wave counting, combining Fibonacci and live examples. I'm basically going through part 1 again, but maybe a little more in a different perspective or a different view, but it's good, okay? So the first one will be the rules and guidelines of wave count. Okay, so whatever it is that you guys know about Elliot wave, it's not that important as what I'm showing you right now. Okay, this is the most important thing about Elliot wave. The 3 golden rules is the most important thing about Elliot wave. If you do plan to trade with Elliot wave, you need to remember or have this printed out somewhere and reference it if you are going to use Elliot wave to trade. That being said, I am someone who don't remember a lot of things, okay? I do not remember a lot of things, so I'm always referencing, if you guys are attending my webinars, you guys know that I'm always Googling like reversal pattern candlesticks. I'm always Googling like rules and stuff because I don't remember things, and that's okay. We're not machines, right? We're just humans. If you don't remember, just at least remember what to reference. You need to know what you need to know. So for Elliot wave, the thing that you really need to know is this thing called the 3 golden rule, okay? If you do not have this 3 golden rule, then you do not have Elliot wave count. So the first rule is that wave 3, I'm gonna have to grab my pen for this, hold on. Wave 3 can never be the shortest impulse wave. So basically what Elliot wave is, there's this guy, I cannot even remember his name. I just know his last name is Elliot. Okay, something Elliot, Mr. Elliot. Okay, so he noticed that when he looked at the charts, price is constantly moving in like 5 wave patterns. Okay, that's what he noticed. He's like, hey, it keeps repeating. Like every time I go to the chart, I keep seeing price moving in 5 waves. Okay, so that's what he sees. So wave 1 is the first wave, wave 2, okay, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Okay. The first rule is that wave 3, which is this part here, cannot be the shortest impulse wave. Okay, so out of 1, 3, and 5, wave 3 cannot be the shortest. It doesn't have to be the longest, but it cannot be the shortest. Okay, it has to be at least longer than wave 1 or at least longer than wave 5. Okay, in this picture, you can see that wave 3 is the longest, but it doesn't have to be the longest as long as it's not the shortest. Okay, so this is the first rule you need to remember. Without this rule, you do not have a correct Elliott wave count. Okay, if you are confused, do not worry. We're going to go to the charts later and then we can kind of practice. By the way, those who attended last week's webinar, I think it was not last week, maybe 2 weeks ago when I did part 1. We were looking at XAU USD, and I actually, right after the webinar, I actually took, well, not right after the webinar, I went for dinner, and I came back from dinner, and I came back on the charts, and I reanalyzed the charts. I can confirm that we were, in fact, on the correct wave count for XAU USD, okay? For those who don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. I'm going to go to the charts later and then we can talk about this again. Okay, it's just a reminder for those who were here the first time. Okay, second thing is wave 2 cannot go beyond the start of wave 1. So wave 2 cannot retrace to the start of wave 1. So this is the start of wave 1, and wave 2 basically cannot go here. Okay, it cannot pass this line here. It can pull back to wherever it wants to pull back. It can pull back to here, it can pull back to here, it can pull back to here, here, here. As long as it does not pass the start of wave 1, then it is still a valid wave count. If it passes the start of wave count, that means you are not on the correct wave count, okay, and you need to recount. Why are these rules important? Because if any of these rules are broken, it means that you are on the wrong wave count. You need to be on the correct wave count to be able to do the correct analysis. Okay, cool. Wave 4 can never cross into the same price area as wave 1. Okay, so wave 4 cannot pass wave 1. Sorry. Cannot pass wave 1. Okay, wave 4 cannot pass wave 1. So when wave 4 is retracing, it can retrace to here, 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 just as long as it does not cross here. Okay, just as long as it does not cross here. Okay, so these are the 3 golden rules of Elliott wave that cannot be compromised. Okay, this cannot be compromised. Everyone got it? No matter what, this cannot be compromised. So the start of this topic is, hold on. It is rules and guidelines of wave counts. Rules are things that cannot be compromised. You must follow it no matter what. Guidelines are things that are like suggestive. It is just a guide. If it doesn't really follow, you may still be in the correct wave count, but it's just a guide. Okay, so now we're going to touch on the guidelines. Yeah, so for the guidelines, I'm going to show you guys one by one. Okay, so the first guide will be, sorry, guide number 1. Guidelines of alteration. If wave 2 is a sharp and deep, expect wave 4 to be sideways and shallow. Okay, so let me show you guys. Actually, give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Sorry. I didn't just give me a moment. Sorry, guys. I just realized there's something wrong with my slides. Sorry. I didn't prepare enough blank screens to draw. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then one more. Okay, cool. I needed some blank screens so that we can go through this together. Where do I start? What is going on? Now my thing is, now it's stuck. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let me go back to my pen. If wave 2 is sharp, so this is the start of wave 1. Wave 1, 3, and 5 are impulsive waves. Okay, that means 1, 3, and 5 are going to go in the direction of trend. Wave 2 and 4 are pullbacks. So if wave 2 pulls back a lot, you can expect wave 3 to kind of go sideways. Okay, everyone following me? This is just a guide, okay? This is not a rule. This is just a guide. If wave 2 is sharp and deep, expect wave 4 to go sideways. So you know how sometimes you go on the charts and you see price going sideways? Most likely that is a wave 4. That is a slow wave 4 because wave 2 was a deep one. Okay? Everyone following? Everyone clear? I'm not sure if you guys are following. Can you guys let me know in the chat box if everyone understands what I'm saying and everyone is good? Okay, price is going in an upwards pattern. If wave 2 is super deep, it means that later on, wave 4 is most likely going to move sideways and then later on continue with 5. Okay, so I'm just going to draw and then leave this here as a reference. 1, a deep one, 3, a sideways, and then 5. It looks like gold is doing a wave 4 right now. I mean, actually, I already did the analysis and I'm quite confident it's doing a wave 4 right now. Okay, cool. Next. These are just guidelines, okay, guys? It means that it's not necessarily. Yes, I always see these waves in gold. If you see it in gold, it means that you're probably on a wave 4. Okay? You're probably on a wave 4. Why is it stuck? Hello? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, just give me a moment. My slides are stuck. Oh, I didn't even have to draw the empty. I left empty slides so that I can draw on them, okay, but looks like it doesn't work that way. Okay, cool. Next guideline is just a guide, okay? These are just guides. Okay, so in a zigzag 5-3-5, wave A and wave C are often equal in length. In impulses, wave 1 equals to wave 5 is common if wave 3 is extended. Okay, let me draw it for you guys. If this is a correction wave, okay, we're talking about correction wave. So in a zigzag, 1, 2, 3, this is either wave 2 or wave 4. Okay, in a zigzag, usually wave A is the same length as wave B. Okay, so this equals to this. There's a lot of guides and there's a lot of rules for Elliot wave, but let me tell you guys, if you can master Elliot wave, you are going to make a lot of money because Elliot wave is freakingly accurate. Okay, it is so accurate, it's scary. It's to the point that it's scary. Everyone following? Sorry, I'm also going slow because I want you guys to like really master this. Okay, so the next point is that if impulse wave 1 equals to 5 is common if wave 3 is extended. So this is wave 1, 2. If wave 3 is extended, we're talking about a really, really long wave 3. Then wave 1 and 5 are usually the same length. Okay? Wave 1 and 5 are usually the same length. I'm going to go through this one by one, but later on, if you guys need the guidelines from me, I can just paste it somewhere and then you guys can just take a picture. You know what? It's already 5:23. I thought I can do this slowly. I thought I can just slowly do this, but I guess it's taking too much time. We'll just go through all the guidelines together right now. Hold on. Sorry, I just lost all my guides. Oh my goodness, where's my guide? Give me a moment, guys. Sorry. I copied my guides and I tried to bring it over, but I just lost the whole thing. Okay, I'm just gonna paste all the whole guide here so that you guys can because sorry, I thought it was gonna be fast, but it seems like I'm spending a little bit too much time on this. Okay, everyone good? Everyone seeing this? You can just screenshot this and we'll just quickly go through this. We'll just quickly go through this so that I don't spend too much time on this and then we can quickly head over to the charts. I was at number 3 just now. Okay, so usually guidelines for extended wave, usually only one impulse leg, 1, 3, or 5 extends significantly. So it's going to be either 1, 3, or 5 that you guys know how sometimes you look at the charts and there's like, it does this. It's like, it just shoots up like crazy and it doesn't turn back. Okay, those are extended waves. Okay, those are extended wave. It can happen with wave 3. It can happen with wave 5. It can happen with wave 1. It doesn't have to be wave 3. Usually it's wave 3. Usually it's wave 3, but it doesn't have to be wave 3. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see the screen? Okay, you guys can screenshot this. These are just guides, okay? These are just like references. But the 3 golden rules, those are a must. You must follow the 3 golden rules. Okay, so if wave 3 is extended, expect shorter wave 1 and wave 5. So sometimes wave 1 looks like this, and then wave 3 is crazy, wave 4, and then wave 5. Wave 5 and wave 3 looks the same. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to go one by one with you guys. Everyone good? I'm just going to leave these guides here and then we can go through it in a bit. Okay, next one will be guideline for Fibonacci targets. Wave 3 often is 1.618 of wave 1. And wave 5 often is 0.618 to wave 1 and wave times wave 1 if wave 3 was the extended one. So wave 3 equals to 0.618 to wave 1 times wave A in a correction. You can use Fibonacci projections, but not retracements. Okay, you can use Fibonacci projection, but not, it works both in uptrend, downtrend. Yes, that's right. Elliot wave works with both uptrend and downtrend market. But you first need to identify if it's an uptrend or a downtrend. Okay, you first need to identify if it's an uptrend or a downtrend. Okay, everyone good with these rules? These are basically the guidelines, and that's all. Like, these are just guides, okay? It's very cool because it really works every single time. Okay, cool. Oh, I need to delete this. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Okay, breaking down each wave. We're gonna go through this again. So wave 1 is usually subtle and it's an early move. Wave 2, deep pullback will be 50% to 61.8%. Okay, a deep pullback will be 50% to 61.8%. Wave 3, the strongest wave, which is the big volume. Okay, wave 3 is not always the strongest wave, but commonly the strongest wave. Okay, it is not always, but it is commonly the most strongest wave. Wave 4 is usually sideways or a triangle. So if we go to XAU USD after this, you will see how price is going sideways right now. And then we can assume that it is a wave 4. Wave 5 is the final push, divergence often seen. And ABC is a correction phase, often 3 waves. Okay, I'm gonna quickly finish this slide so that we can go on to XAU USD and practice, because I can go through all the like principles and the concepts and the guides and the rules, right? But if you don't put it into practice, you don't really know what I'm saying, because everything will just be theory to you. So common mistakes in wave counting, this is one. So mislabeling a correction as an impulse. So you think a correction is an impulse, forcing wave counts to fit bias. Yeah, you're forcing wave counts and ignoring higher time frame structure, breaking Elliott wave's core rules, and overcomplicating charts. So these are incorrect counting. I'll give you an example why. Remember, we said that wave 3 can never be, we'll go one by one. We said that wave 3 can never be the shortest wave. This kind of looks like it's the shortest wave, so this is wrong. On top of that, wave 4 has passed wave 1. So this is the 3 golden rules, and this is invalidated. So this is wrong. This is a wrong wave count. This is another one. Wave 3 is also the shortest here. Okay, so the 3 golden rules you need to remember. Wave 3 cannot be the shortest. It doesn't have to be the longest, but it cannot be the shortest. Okay, number 1. Number 2, 4 cannot pass 1. Okay, in this case, 4 has passed 1, so this is wrong. This is wrong. Correct counting. Okay, so this is 1, 2, This is also incorrect. Sorry. I don't know why I wrote that incorrect. Okay, this is also incorrect because wave 3 is also the shortest. So this is also incorrect. This one is correct because although wave 3 is not the longest, it is not the shortest. So in this case, wave 1 is the longest, but wave 3 is not the shortest, so it meets all the rules. It's not the shortest. Wave 4 did not pass wave 1, and wave 2 did not pass the start of wave 1. So this is correct. Okay, and this one is also wrong because wave 2 passed the start of wave 1. So this is wrong. Okay, these are incorrect, incorrect. This is correct. This is actually incorrect, incorrect, and incorrect. Okay, so remember the 3 golden rules. As long as you follow it, you will know whether you are in the correct wave count. Okay, cool. Combining Fibonacci and wave counts. Okay, so wave 2 usually, not all the time, usually, okay, usually retraces 50% or 61.8% of wave 1. Okay, wave 3 usually extends 161.82, usually extends 161.8, but sometimes 261.8 is also possible. This is an extended wave of wave 1. How do you measure this? You need to use Fibonacci projection to measure this. Wave 4 retraces usually, okay? Not all the time, but usually 38.2% of wave 3. So if wave 3 goes to, let's say this is $1. This is $5, and this is $10. Okay, we expect it to retrace 38.2%. So we expect it to retrace to somewhere around $7.20. Okay. Wave 5 target is usually 61 to 100% of wave 1 to wave 3. Wave 1 to wave 3. Okay, and ABC is wave C. Wave C usually equals to wave 1, or 61% of retrace of the trend. Okay, don't worry so much about memorizing this. It's super hard to memorize all this. You just have to reference. Okay, so the recap is to use rules to validate wave counts, understand each wave structures, avoid common mistakes, strengthen prediction with Fibonacci, and get ready for part 3, Elliot wave class trading. Okay, so we're going to go to a live example. This is what I've been waiting for, so that we can practice, and then you guys can ask me questions. Oh my goodness, guys. Are you kidding me? Jamilu, I don't know if you got into this trade. Oh my God, I'm so sad looking at this. I'm literally sad looking at this. Okay, so I came up with this analysis on Monday. Okay, I used Elliot wave to come up with this analysis on Monday. When I looked at this analysis, I didn't want to get into this trade because it looks so unreal. This is a 1 to 14 trade. This is a 1 to 14 trade. That means if you get in on this trade and it hits your take profit, you're going to make 14%. You're risking 1% to make 14%. Oh my God, this is so saddening. Okay, so look at this. My entry was on the dot and it is on the way. So even if you take profit right now, you would have made 10%. Oh, I'm going to cry. I didn't get in on this trade. Instead, I got in on EUR/USD, which was a 1 to 4 trade. I remember so clearly why I didn't get in on this trade, because I looked at it, I'm just like, oh, this is so unrealistic. It looks so fake. It doesn't even look like it's real. Oh my gosh. The trade that I got in is going sideways. Are you kidding me? So I got in here for EUR/USD right on the dot at the lowest possible point. And it looks like it's going sideways. This is probably moving on a wave 4 right now. It's going sideways. The momentum isn't even strong enough to push it to the take profit. Yeah, this is saddening. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. We move on. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there so that I can look back on that another time. This is what happens when you don't trust your own analysis. Okay, so how did I even use Elliott wave to look at XAU USD? To confirm, I am very confident that my wave count is correct. Okay, so let's do the wave count together. Remember the Elliot, Mr. Elliot guy, he noticed that price is always moving in 5 waves. So it is currently moving in 5 waves right now. This is goal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and sorry, 5, I think. Okay, then you have A, B, and C, and then we're gonna start again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so right now we are in the ABC. Okay, I'm fairly confident with this wave count. We are right now in the A, B, and then we're gonna do C right now somewhere, and then it's going to start. It's going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. Okay, I don't know when C is going to end, but I just know I'm confident that we are in wave 4. So why do I say that we are in wave 4? Because in every sub waves, okay, so price is constantly moving in 5 waves, right? But within those waves, there's also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there are sub waves within sub waves within sub waves. So why do I say we are in wave 4? Because this is a big 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. I'm gonna change this color so you guys are not confused. Everyone following, or is this confusing? Everyone following me, or is this confusing? Okay, I'm gonna redraw everything so you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so basically, I think, and I'm quite confident, this is wave 1. This is wave 2. We just ended wave 3. Wave 4 is gonna start. Right now, we're in wave 4. Okay, and then we're gonna start with wave 5. Okay, how do I know that? Because within wave 1, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completes. Wait. No, sorry, that's a wrong wave count. That's the wrong wave count. How do I know that's a wrong wave count? Because 4 has passed wave 1. Wait, did I draw the wrong thing? Okay, yes. Okay, to redraw everything, I think this is 1. You know what? I'm confusing myself right now. That's why it's so hard with Elliott wave. We're gonna, I'll redraw it. Sorry. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm in the wrong wave count. Oh, okay, I'm correct. Okay, how do I know this is the correct wave count? Because number one, remember the 3 golden rules? 3 golden rules. 4 cannot go beyond 1. Okay, so 4 cannot go beyond on 1. As long as 4 doesn't touch this line here, we are in the correct wave count. Number 2, 2 cannot surpass the start of wave 1. So 2 cannot pass this line here. Okay, so it's correct, it's correct. And the last one is 3 cannot be the shortest wave. So 1, 3, and 5. 3 is actually the longest. Okay, do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? In fact, if I pull out a projection, three, 1 and 5 should be about the same length. Okay, so I'm going to assume this is the correct wave count. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually makes a big 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 actually makes a very big 1. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Now we're in 4, and then we're going to 5. Okay, so then how do I know how do I know that this is a 2? It's because 2, you will see A, B, C. So you will see A, B, and C. Okay, so it's completed. I'm going to change anything that is a subwave to blue and anything that is a big wave to green. It's hard on the eye, I admit. Okay, so sorry, red is impulsive and blue. Okay, so then now we start again with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then now we are in wave 4, which I expect wave 4 to do A, B, and C. Okay, everyone following? Okay, cool. Now we can go down to the smaller time frame. So we are now in wave 4. Once wave 4 ends, we expect to start wave 5. I don't know where wave 4 is going to end, but then wave 5. Where's my end of wave 5? Okay, you guys get the point. But anyways, we are in wave 4. Okay, so right now, I suspect price is doing A, B, and C. Okay, so I'm gonna have to pull out my guidelines again. That's why I don't trade with Elliot wave anymore, because Elliot wave is so time consuming. It's so accurate, but it's so time consuming. Gonna pull out the 10 guidelines. I only showed 5 just now, but yes, there's 10. How do I make this smaller? Okay, so based on the guideline, wave A, you guys see this? Wave A and wave C are often equal in length. Okay, in a zigzag pattern, wave A and wave C are often equal in length. Not all the time, but most of the time. Okay, so if that is the case, that means we expect A and C to be the same length. So we can kind of predict where C is going to end, and that's where we can start to enter for our buy. Everyone following? If you're confused, let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna take projection 2 and 3. So based on this guideline right here, based on this guideline right here, C is expected to end here. Okay, based on this guideline, C is expected to end here. Cool? That means if C is expected to end here, let me see if there's anything else in the guideline. 135, guideline, wave 3, no, wave. C is guideline for depth correction wave. Wave 2 is typically deeper. Wave C is 0.618 to wave 1 and wave A. Okay, so based on the guidelines, it could either be 61.8 or 100%. Okay, so based on the guideline, C is either going to end here or here, and that's when we get ready to get in for a buy. Let me see anything else. Wave C in ABC often has a volume surge near its end, followed by a reversal. That's why you need this guideline. If you have this guideline, it's easier to predict where price is going to end. Okay, if you have this guideline, it's easier to predict where price is going to end. Correction, consolidation, guideline failed, fifth. Okay, that's about it. Nothing else that the guideline says. Okay, now that I know where price is going to end, I can keep going down to the smaller time frame to look for my entry. Okay, remember, within every subwave is a subwave. So look, within the ABC is an ABC. ABC. Okay, within the ABC is an ABC, or within the ABC is an ABCDE. So A, B, C, D, E. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? So right now it did A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E. 3, 5, 3, 5, 3. Okay, A, B, C, A, B, C, D, E. We're gonna expect this one to do a ABC as well. So A, B, and then C. So based on this, based on the guideline, A is usually the same length as C. So we can now predict even better where C is going to end. Okay, based on the guideline, XAUUSD is going to end somewhere here. Okay, I'm just gonna put it within this box. I know it's a big box, but we can later narrow it down with other things. Okay, so now we can even go down to the smaller time frames. Okay, remember guys, we know that it's the final point is here. We know that the final point is here. Okay, we know that the final point is here. So with the smaller time frame, we can aim to take our profit here. So actually, I mean, honestly, you can sell if you want to. I just don't want to. Okay. I just don't want to, like you see. The reason why I didn't get into this trade. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? Okay, so the reason I didn't get into this trade because number one, it looked very unrealistic. 1 to 14. Oh my God, what a waste. 1 to 14% trade. Number two is because I don't like going against trend. Okay, so the overall trend for XAU USD is a buy. But if you are playing wave four, you are basically playing the pullback. You can if you want to, it's just a little dangerous. I don't like it. The reason being because also the thing about corrective waves is that there's so many different patterns. Okay, but right now I guess I'm fairly confident that wave four is going to end somewhere within this box. Okay, wave four is going to end somewhere within this box. That means somewhere within this box, you should get ready for a buy. Okay. Hey guys, can you give me like a sec? I'm gonna come back to you in a while. I have an emergency. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, I'm so sorry about that. I'm back. I'm back. Um, my daughter had a meltdown and no one could console her except me. So yeah, she's watching TV now. We're good. Okay, I'm gonna go like 10 more minutes because I took some time away. Oh, oh my gosh. Motherhood is crazy, man. It's so hard. Okay, do we need to worry or consider liquidity grab or stop loss hunting by big institution when using Elliott waves, or is it already factored in the Elliott? Okay, good question. So the thing is, if you're following the rules, right? Let me just pull out the rules again, the guidelines. You will see that it says it usually gives a range. So it usually says that A and C is usually, you know what, guys? It's easy if we just look at it together. Okay, so if you see the guidelines, it says, okay, let me see, ABC, for example. Zigzag, wherever it is. Okay, it says wave C is 61.8%, 100%, or 123.6% of wave A. So you guys know that it's never one price, right? It's always a zone. It is always a zone. So when we're factoring in 61.8, 100 and 100 and 128.3, right? It's going to be a zone. That's why I marked up this purple. That means that price is going to reverse somewhere within this zone. It's not going to be exactly at the 100%. It's not going to be exactly at the 61.8%. But if it reverses at the 61.8%, it means that it will not go over the 100%. Okay? So it can reverse here, 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 but it will be within this purple box. Therefore, we need to keep going down the different time frames and keep using different rules to keep narrowing down where within the box. But thank you for asking that question. It is also a very good question. I know it doesn't reverse exactly on the dot at 61.8%, but it will reverse somewhere along 61.8%. So the other trick is to do this. The other trick is to Okay, so we've got 61.8%, right? We can also pull out like 78.2, for example. 0.782. We can maybe put our stop loss. If you're aiming for 61.8, you can put your stop loss at below the 78.2. Okay, that is one trick. Or if you think price is going to reverse at the 100%, what you can do is put your stop loss below the 123.6%. Because in case price comes here, I'm gonna remove that very big buy sign. In case price comes here and it doesn't reverse here at 100% and it decides to reverse at the 123.6, there is a chance it might miss your stop loss. Okay. But that being said, I find that Elliott wave is so accurate that it won't reverse on the dot, but it will reverse somewhere around here. It will reverse very, 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 very closely to it. Okay, so right now I'm fairly happy with Elliott wave. I know it's going to reverse somewhere within this box. I now need to find where exactly it's going to reverse. I cannot tell you exactly where. The only way I can do it is to just find the highest probability. So it's the same as like this EUR USD. Why did I put my entry right at this dot? It's because 38.2% Fibonacci was running up here, 61.8% Fibonacci was running up here, and there was 100%. So based on the Fibonacci, it made me think that this area here, this area is where price is going to go. That's why Elliott wave is going to help you narrow down the zone that price is going to reverse from. Now you're going to use other things to narrow it down even more. So I want to make this purple box smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until I find one that makes a lot of sense. And then that is where my entry is going to be. Okay, so I know it's going to be in this purple box. I'm going to leave this purple box and I'm going to delete everything because the chart is looking very messy. I love Elliot Wave. I just don't like trading with it because it's so messy. There's like ABCDE within ABCDE within a, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know, at the end of the day, your chart is going to look crazy. So I'm just going to leave this purple box. I've already assumed that price is going to stop reverse in this purple box. I just don't know where in this purple box. Now I'm going to use other things to narrow down where I think it's going to reverse off. So we're going to use your normal Fibonacci levels. Okay, so can you guys let me know in the chat box, have I done Fibonacci with you guys? I think I did, right? Right, I remember Cleon attending my Fibonacci. Yes. So we're gonna pull back your normal Fibonacci, which is, so Fibonacci projection, we've got 100%, 123.6, and 161.8, right? Oh, why won't it erase? Okay. Okay, so 161.8 is not relevant to us. We're gonna get rid of it because it's beyond the purple box. I want to see where in this purple box will it give me the most Fibonacci levels. Okay, so I've got one. Let me pull out. I did this. Okay, so I did this. Now I'm gonna look at this. Maybe I can find a Fibonacci, a Nike tick. So Fibonacci extension is 127.2 and 161.8. Okay, not relevant to us because it is below the purple box. We want levels that are within the purple box, and we want so like a lot of the levels within the purple box. Okay, let me see what else I can find. Probably a retracement. That means here, here to here. Okay, it's not a very nice one. I'm just trying to find more levels. Retracement is the 5 levels. That's why I always tell you guys, you need to master Fibonacci. Not relevant to us, sorry. Gotta get rid of that. Trying to see what else I can pull up. So there's Fibonacci projection, we've already done that. Fibonacci retracement, it's not working. Fibonacci, oh, okay, there's a big Fibonacci here. Fibonacci projection here, which is basically the ABC. 1, 2, and 3. Let me see if I don't think anything's gonna line up. We already did this just now. Yeah, this is the 61.8. Yep, nothing is lining up. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to see if there's any more patterns that I'm missing. Fibonacci expansion, maybe. Fibonacci expansion. Remember, for Fibonacci expansion, it needs to retrace at least 50%, which is here. It retraces at least 50%. This is a valid expansion. So expansion, we're going to take here to here to project the negative levels. Negative levels are negative 27.2 and negative 61. Okay, lining up at the 100%. Oh wait, 123.6. Nothing is lining up. This is why I don't 100% lining up with support level. This, yeah, it is lining up. Okay, so I can safely, I guess, narrow down this box to here. Okay, I'm gonna safely narrow down this box to here because this is what I see. Okay, on top of that, let's combine support and resistance. Support resistance is here. Not a lot of information, to be honest. I would like to see more information. I would like to see like this, like the EUR/USD. You see EUR/USD, so many Fibonacci lining up in one zone. I want to see that, but it's not like we cannot force it. If there's none, right? Okay, so there is a swing low here. I'm just taking this swing low. And kind of like combining it. I'm just taking this last candle here. Okay, I'm gonna assume, okay, I may be wrong, that price is gonna reverse in this purple box. Okay, price is gonna reverse in this purple box. Therefore, it's going to do this ABC until here, somewhere around here, and then here we can get in for a buy. Okay, we are still price is still quite far away. It's at 3291. I'm still sad about this, but yes, it's at 3291. So based on Elliot wave, I expect XAU/USD to do A, B, C to somewhere in this purple box, and this is where I'm going to get ready for the buy. Okay, this is where I'm going to get ready for the buy. So price is right here right now. Do you want to sell? I personally do not have that kind of guts to sell. Like, look at this analysis. I remember doing this analysis so clearly, and I remember saying, this looks too good to be true. I'm not getting in. Okay. Personally, you can sell. It looks like if you get in, right? If you get in here, because if it's doing an ABC, technically this is what it's doing, right? A, B, and then C, right? So it's doing an ABC. Technically, if you get in here right now at this really crappy price, and you put your stop loss right above of B, and your take profit here, it's still a 1 to 2 trade. Okay, it is still a 1 to 2 trade. I'm not gonna do it because I'm not gonna do it. I do not trade against trend. I'm gonna wait for wave 4 to end, and then I'm gonna get ready for the buy here, and then we're gonna start with wave 5. It's going to be a very beautiful wave 5. It's gonna do this. And you know what's the best part? Wherever it stops, I got in at the bottom. I got in at the start. So my stop loss is gonna be right below this purple box. My take profit is gonna be here. We're going to look at the one, let's say my stop loss is here. It's going to be, oh, it's only 1 to 7. You know, I expected it to be more. Okay, 1 to 10. It's gonna be a 1 to 10 trade. This was already a 1 to 14 trade. Okay, so it's gonna be a 1 to 10 trade, but basically we need to wait for wave 4 to end to get in for that buy. We need to wait for wave 4. We need to wait for the ABC to end to get in for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I want to play the C? I don't want to play the C. I don't have that kind of guts. I have never played wave 4. I've never in my entire trading career played wave 2 and wave 4. I've only played wave 1, 3, and 5. So I'm just gonna patiently wait for wave 4 to end. And then once wave 4 ends, I'm gonna get into the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 5. Okay, everyone good? Are you guys still confused with Elliot wave? After I drew, was it a little bit clearer to you guys? But anyways, I am very confident. I'm confident that we're in a wave 4. I am confident that this is a ABC. A, B, C. And then this ABC is a sub-wave of a ABC. I'm confident this is a ABC. Because not only did I go and do back testing, I also reference like other traders' thoughts. So if you go on like YouTube, you just type Elliott wave analysis, other traders will come up with their analysis as well. And I looked at the analysis, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. It also aligns with my analysis. I'm very happy with those analysis. So I'm gonna stick with this is a wave 4 and we're currently in an ABC. Okay, so why, although I am a professional trader, I still go to other people's YouTube videos and like see their analysis because I want to see if they see something that I don't see. If I'm scalping gold, which time frame do I check and analyze the Elliott wave? Okay, so you're always gonna check Elliott wave on the bigger time frame first. So we know on the big time frame on the daily that we are in wave 4, which is the ABC. So we are definitely right now here. We are definitely here. So you know that it is a downtrend right now. So if you are scalping, you know that it's a downtrend. You already checked the bigger time frame that it's telling you that it's a downtrend and we are in wave 4. So when you are scalping, you should be entering for a sell. You know what I mean? You're basically using Elliott wave to look at the overall trend. But if you are scalping, you are getting in on the sell. So Elliott wave will just tell you the direction right now and where is it going to end. So once price reach somewhere closer to here, you need to stop your sell. Okay, right now you can still play the sell if you are scalping. If you are scalping, I personally don't scalp, so I'm not going to get in for that sell. But once price gets somewhere close to this purple box, you need to stop and you need to wait and get ready for the buy. Okay, that's how you use Elliott wave to trade. Everyone good? Anyone has more questions for me? I'm gonna count the subwaves of the subwaves. That's a ABC. This is a ABCDE. A, B, C, D, E. And then we are doing the ABC again. Good. Okay, cool. So one thing I won't say I'm 100%. We are currently in wave 4, the corrective wave 4. So what can you do that when? Number one, you can scalp, sell the wave 4. Or what you can do is wait for wave 4 to end and prepare for the buy for wave 5. Okay, that's it. That's all it is. That is all it is. Okay, this is doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you see there's constantly like subwaves within subwaves? A, B, C, D, E. There is a A, B, C, D, E within. This is why I told you I don't like Elliott wave is so your whole chart is going to look crazy. It's going to look like this. At the end of the day, your chart's going to look like this. Subwaves within subwaves within subwaves within subwaves. So if I'm looking at the subwaves, A, B, C. Oh, okay, guys. Okay. Give me a moment. I am confident that this is a ABC. This is a ABC. I'm confident this is ABC. However, there is a chance that this is a A. The B has not ended. And then we continue with the C. Okay? Do you guys get me? There is a chance the B has not ended. Now it's doing A, B, C, and then A, B, C, or the B has already ended and this is the ABC. A, B, and then now we are in the C. Okay, so there's 2 scenarios that might be happening. This is scenario 1. I'm gonna get rid of everything else so you guys are not confused. This is scenario 1, that we are A, B, and then we are currently in the C. Or this is A, B has not ended, and then we're going to C. Okay, I forgot to tell you guys, that wave, Elliot wave, there are many scenarios. Okay, there are many possible outcomes. So I know for sure, I'm very confident that we are in this big ABC. I am confident that we are in this big A, B, and C. I'm just not sure if this B is completed or we are currently still in the B. Okay, whatever it is, whatever it is, I just know that we are in the ABC and you should not be buying. Okay, you should not be buying. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys are not confused. Elliott wave is very accurate, but it is very accurate. My suggestion for you is to wait for price to end and then you get in for the buy, and do not try to play wave 4. Do not try to play wave 4. Let me tell you guys this. Okay, wave 4 of Elliott wave. Should I be trading wave 4 of Elliott wave? This is a good place to buy a pullback. Okay, you should be waiting for the buy. You should not be selling. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys for today for the Elliott wave analysis. Other than that, another thing I want to tell you guys is wave 4 is a wave that can last very long time. It can last weeks. It can go on for weeks. It is the most boring wave. It can continue doing this. Okay, it can continue going sideways like this for a very long time. We don't know when it's going to end. All I know is when price comes to this purple zone, I want to get ready for a buy. So right now is the most boring time because we are in wave 4. We need to wait for it to end. Other than that, yeah, I'm quite confident with this analysis. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope Elliott wave is a little bit clearer for you guys. Otherwise, next week or the week after will be wave part 3. And hopefully the next time I do this Elliott wave series with you guys, wave 4 has ended and we can get in for wave 5 for the buy. Okay, wave 4 is very boring. Professional traders do not usually trade wave 4 because it's gonna keep going sideways like this. We don't know how long it's gonna keep going sideways. We just know it's gonna keep going sideways. So it's best to just wait for it to get to this purple box, and when it gets to this purple box, that's when we enter. Okay, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys. So sorry for what happened just now. Yeah, I don't know if how many of you are parents here, but if you are not a parent, I'm telling you right now, you have a chance to escape this life. You have a choice to not endure this life. Right? If you're not already a parent, for those who are already parents, yeah, you know this life. My toddler was screaming just now. Nobody could console her. That's why I had to like run and like stop her from like crying. Okay, that's all for you guys. Okay, bye guys. Take care. I'm gonna look at this again one more time. The next time I see you guys for part 3, I'm gonna give you guys an update. I'm very confident that we're in wave 4. I'll give you guys more input the next time. Okay, take care guys. Bye. Happy trading.